Welcome to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Owen Hayes. You're watching Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented to you by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor. Today is the 9th of September, and if you are like me, you're a bow hunter, and you haven't had a chance to get into the woods at all, you're losing your mind. And this is crazy. At first, when they changed things here in Oregon for our bow hunting season, having to draw a tag for the east side, at first I really didn't hate it. Now I hate it. Because I got so much time before I get to go, I can't go to the west side and just go screw around for a day. Maybe that's why they did it. I don't know. But I'm losing my mind. But the fishing has been very, very good here the last couple of days. It's been a little sporadic. We'll talk about that, of course, here in our upcoming segment and our report segment. Definitely getting some reports from this morning as well. So hopefully that'll give you a little bit of an idea what you can do the next day or two, as this weather is absolutely beautiful. For a lot of you that may have thought summer was over, apparently not today. But we'll talk with Katie Sunigo here in just a little bit. And find out how today's going to go, and of course this upcoming week. I sure wish there was rain in the forecast. We'll find out together if that's the case. Hopefully that'll happen. For you that have been sending photos in, be patient. We're going to get to some of those photos here in just a minute or two. We appreciate you doing that, and we will show you how to send those photos in, the best way maybe, to send some of those photos in. So again, just be patient. We've got a lot of those to put up today. I'll have my report from this week, which I only made it out one day chasing salmon around. And of course, it turned out to be the worst day of the week. See, that's just my luck. I'm supposed to be hunting. That's okay. I don't mind. I'll still make the reports. Lots of reports to share, though. And we'll try to answer some questions about. Actually, I'm just going to address it now. All kinds of messages here in the last couple of days about the regs on the Columbia. They're changing, right? They changed buoy 10. They're going to change the main stem dead zone. I'm not going to answer them. You got to go to ODFW's website. It's so confusing. Literally, I know what's going on, and I'm looking at them on my phone this morning just to make sure that everything's accurate. It's nuts. I don't want to be responsible for you maybe getting in trouble, okay? So go to odfw.org, look up recent updates, changes, whatever it is. If you're in Washington, look at the Washington page. I don't care. But you need to take a look at that. Yes, they did open it up again down in buoy 10 for the retention of any Chinook starting on the 8th, which was yesterday, right? My math is okay. I went to Southeast Portland Schools, Franklin. Thank you very much. But that runs through the end of December. Now, that's down there. That's not the main stem. Several folks are thinking, oh, that's the way it's to be all the way up to the dam. No, that's not the case. It's still slated to close on the 15th of September in that dead zone, so pay attention. Who knows? There might be something on. So I guess I'll just get that out of the way now, rather than slowing my down with it later on. We will have the 10-year for you and the fish counts. Fish counts this morning, very, very interesting. If you're not motivated to get out there and chase them, I'm assuming that what we're going to show you will. We're going to give you that reminder for that Pro Cure giveaway, and like I already mentioned, we're going to get your updated weather forecast. Special guest in studio, long time coming, Ken Vellante. He is the owner of Cold Water Strong. For all of you that spend time, I say it all the time, I'm a banky, right? I am a bank maggot all the way. I am not going to argue that one way or the other, because I love to sit on the bank and catch salmon, steelhead, sockeye, whatever. But if you've been doing that for long, you know what Cold Water Strong products are, especially if you are a fall Chinook fisherman from the bank. Now, there's a way to rig right now, and it's been this way for a while, 10-foot gaps, 3 different wobblers, Simons, Brads, whatever. Run out there, and in the very beginning, oh boy, there were some there were conflicts a lot. When people started running their gear out, running these rigs, well, there was not a lot of friends made. Now, things have changed quite a bit since then. People understand different fisheries, different zones, different areas where you can get away with it, right? And that's something that we will talk about, right, Ken? We will mention that, make sure that you understand it's a play nice in the sandbox kind of thing. And we're going to have a chance to go over that and show you some unbelievable gear. Now, I've already, you all know who they are, or you know who you are. Phone calls from some of our sponsors this morning and yesterday. Nothing conflicts with anyone. All this stuff that he brought in, I mean, it's in-house stuff. I mean, from rod holders that I've never seen before, bells that I've not seen before, the terminal rigging that you need just to click, 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 and you're good to go. Very impressive. Also a kill bag. Very diverse. Covering a lot of ground. You're going to love this stuff, and if you haven't heard of Cold Water Strong, certainly something you need to look into, and by the time we're done with Ken today, you're going to understand, if you wish to go out and target fall Chinook with 3 wobblers going and outfish the boats. You don't need to have a $100,000 sled to go out there. I mean, they're nice, but you don't need one to go out and, well, outfish everybody that has one. It's pretty straightforward with that, honestly. It's just the best way to put it. We'll also have the deal of the week, and I'm going to talk Ken into talking about a Silverado tech tip of the week. Tech tip for you that'll help you if you're out there chasing some fish around. So by all means, make sure you stick with us for that. It should be a great one. I've got a report from Peter. Can we get Peter's call in? Let's go ahead and talk to Peter. Peter is from Portland. Say that 3 times fast. I could keep going with it, but I'm not going to. Peter, looks like you have a report from Buoy 10. When were you there, and what did you see?
Oh, there was plenty of fish this year. I was there a couple weeks ago. I was actually that 3-day shutdown, but I was able to go out in the ocean. Did very well out there, too. So, but there's a lot of fish in the river, still is, as you know, that they're opening things up. But changed things up a little bit this year, though, because I'm usually a herring guy, and so I wanted to force the spinfish on them. And that worked out pretty good. But I think they were hitting on everything, as they were saying down there. I listen to a lot of the guides out there that Cody Herman's doing his update every day and such. But so I had one spinfish that was getting beat up. You know how you talk about those ones that just seem to be the key ones that are working all the time?
Yeah, it's amazing how that works. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah,
There's always
and I
that
lost
one.
it the very last day on the last fish before we came home. So I almost jumped in the ocean after. I wanted it so bad.
Now, Peter, I got to ask, now that it reopened down there for the retention of Chinook again, any Chinook again, are you heading back down to Buoy 10, or are you going to stay up in the river? What are you going to do?
I'll probably go back down a little bit, getting ready for hunting and stuff like that. But you can only catch so many fish, you know. The freezer's full.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's certainly a good thing to be able to say that, isn't it, Peter? Thanks for the call and the update. I got it. What color was that spinfish? Not that I believe, and I've said this many times, people, over the years, color is not a huge thing to me, but I got to ask, what color of spinfish were you having your success on, the one that you lost?
So now that you're bringing that up, so we were talking, okay, I bought spinfish quite a few years ago when they first came out, and, you know, the paint jobs weren't very good on them.
Correct.
So on one of mine, the paint was coming off, and underneath was a very shiny chrome. And that thing got better as the paint was coming off. So when I finally lost that one, I took my next one that was the same, and I took my fingernail and I scraped off a bunch of paint so the chrome would show, and that one went off too. So,
well, maybe that's something we need to talk to Jared about. Deteriorable paint with just the chrome underneath it. As you catch more fish, the fish here, you know, that's actually, you know, that's not a bad idea, actually. Hey, thank you for your phone call, Peter, and thanks for the report. We appreciate it. Good luck when you get back down there, okay? Be safe when you hit the water
thanks,
again.
Owen.
You bet, sir. You take care. All right, let's take a look at some of the photos that everybody's been sending in, and they're getting good, right? Now, there's so many options out there, let alone fishing, crabbing, like what you see here from Pete sending. Oh, Pete Bogle. That's my daughter's soccer coach, Pete. Oh, man. Pete, if you were actually out catching those things and you didn't bring any to Eva, you may be in trouble. But anyway, lots of options that are out there. We love it if you send the photos in, so don't be shy with that. Here's a beautiful one. Look at that, Ben. First Chinook. That's the Willamette. Well, or is that the Vancouver waterfront? I can't keep up. They put so much stuff up nowadays, it's hard to keep track. But with a big fin like that, that's probably from the Columbia. Ben, thanks for sending the photo in. Nice fish. There's another beautiful Chinook, a Labor Day Chinook, by the way. Dandy, little overcast, still a great photo. See, this is what I'm talking about. this is just killing me. I just want to be out there, right? As it stands right now, I just want to be in the woods. I just want to be able to get away, get into the woods. Y'all know, if you know, you know, right? If you're an elk hunter, deer hunter, I don't care if you're a stick and string person like myself or you shoot a rifle. I just want to get in the woods. And until you've done it, you don't know, you're just not going to know what I'm talking about, I guess. But man, great photo, great bull too. Just a dandy, just a dandy. Another great photo. Ron, thanks for sending this one in. Nate landed it. Maybe he's pointing that out. Brian, thank you very much. Nice photo. I mean, just look at the chrome that thing is. And a lot of the fish that I've been getting photos of here the last couple of days, they've just been dimes. You know, everything's coming from the dead zone, the people that I'm talking to, and of course up above. But here you go. It's the Fox 12 app. Download it. Find Outdoor GPS. Click on that. It'll show you how to download your photos and video. We want to see some video, so don't be shy. I'm getting a late report in here from Richard from Kenmore with the live report. I'm going to see if we can get that in this upcoming segment. But that's how you do it. It's super easy. Okay, so send those photos in. There's other ways that you can do it, but I would highly recommend that. You can do it on our Facebook page, which you can find under pages if you go there, if you're one of those people. But by all means, leave some photos there. And I think we have an up and running email. Matter of fact, I know we do. I'm just terrible with it. All right, we're going to cut to a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have the field report segment. And if I have the time, Richard, I hope that I do. We've got Richard from Kenmore with a live report. I'm assuming he's up north, but he could very well be on the Columbia. We'll find out. Don't go anywhere.